Cool. All right, what is up, everybody? It's Spooky. I'm joined by Javits.
What's up, guys?
Let's get this chat up for you guys. So here's a little bit of what it looks like in here right now. Lots of the players are here already getting set up.
We got Patrick the Feetly, we got Alucard, we got Sanford Kelly, we got your man Shine. So a lot of familiar faces, a couple of unfamiliar faces that you might not seen that much, or maybe you've seen them in playing other games. But you know, it's gonna be an interesting tournament for sure.
Yep. So we got a little look at the bracket here at Javits. I know that you wanted to take a peek specifically.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a list of the players real quick. So we got Mojo. I believe he plays Vega. He's been on the come up. He's pretty strong Vega in Street Fighter V right now here at Next Level. We got Blaze. I don't know if you guys are maybe familiar with him with his Guilty Gear performance and a lot of his wild Dragon install comebacks that he makes with Soul, which nobody ever uses that super, but except for him. But he's very nutty. But I won't say it's dumb. It's just more like he just really plays outside the box.
He's
very rushed on heavy.
Controlled chaos.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his style.
More on the chaotic side, less on the control side, but definitely chaotic. So I see him as like he's the wrench in the engine right now. Like everything is going smooth, and he's that guy that could just like randomly beat any of these guys. He was actually the first player in New York to beat Arturo in Street Fighter V.
Got you.
Yeah. Well, to beat him like a whole
set, yeah. As Claw, right?
No,
you're talking about Blaze.
Yeah,
sorry.
Blaze, sorry.
As Necalli.
Actually, I think he lost, but it went down to the last round.
He should have won.
Yeah.
He had like command grab into uppercut or something.
Yeah, they whiffed. Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was sad ending.
Yeah. We also got Defeat Lee, staple here of Next Level. He was like doing really well at the end of Street Fighter 4. He picks a lot of top tier characters, but he does them well. He does his research. This time around it's no different. He studies the game a lot. He follows the scene, knows a lot of the international players and all that. So expect to see a good showing from him. He has a couple of characters in this game too. He plays Laura. He plays Ken. He plays Cammy. So he's definitely a student of the game. So watch out for him. And F3 Sleep, he's learning Street Fighter V right now. He plays Birdie, and he actually took Texas Showdown last week for KI.
He's a really good Killer Instinct player. One of the best in the business, top 3 in the world for that game, in my opinion.
Yep. So expect to see some good things from him. We got Sanford Kelly. He's been placing more recently and placing high in Street Fighter V tournaments. What they always say about Sanford in this game right now, he of course has the strong fundamentals. He doesn't really have a full understanding of the game yet, like in terms of setups and what he gets from all the knockdowns and all that. But he's been, his fundamentals and his overall instincts are taking him really far. So we're gonna see if it pulls through for him this time. It's gonna be a matter of knowledge of the game versus player experience, I think, whoever he faces. So it's gonna be, and it's always hype to watch him play. You never know what's gonna happen, if he's, if someone's gonna blow up or things are equipment is gonna get crazy. So expect to see some good stuff from him.
Sounds good. So the plays are setting up right now. It's gonna be Mojo versus Manny. Before they set up completely, we actually have a little bit of a video here. This one is from Manny that he recorded. So let's take a peek.
All right.
My name tag is Blazy25. I'm from Queens, New York. My brother bought Super Nintendo when I was 4 to 5 years old, and that was the first time I played Street Fighter. And from there on, I never looked back. When I moved to Miami from New York in the year 2002, and I started playing a game called Guilty Gear, which is also a fighting game. Very different from Street Fighter, actually. It's more fast-paced. But then I started beating my cousins and the neighborhood kids, and I wanted to get more a challenge, and I looked up tournaments around the area, and I found one an hour drive, and that's the first time I got into the competitive scene. And New York is very tough, and it's just all around good players. It's really hard. You get better a lot faster than in some other states where the community is a lot smaller, because you fight harder players and it drives you when you lose to get better. So there's so many good players, and I would think people would call me the underdog out of all these players. So it would be surprising and a lot of upsets if I beat a certain amount of these players. Perfectly think I have a fighting chance because I play these guys all the time, and once I get their bad habits and tendencies, I think I definitely could beat them. One thing special about us, we talk a lot of smack. Like, how can I say? Like, I personally think we're more competitive because it's just one-on-one. there is a game plan, but not like, let's say, Counter-Strike, where you can have a plan before the match. Like in Street Fighter, is you always have a plan until you get punched in the face.
All right, guys, and that was Manny Blaze.
Yeah, that was a cool little story. I think that's like a familiar FGC story. People play it on Super Nintendo. They beat their neighborhood guys, and then they go to their first tournament, get blown up. You know what I mean? So, classic story right there. I'm sure you've all heard it. But yeah, Manny's, he's coming up. He's been playing a lot, trying to make a name for himself in Street Fighter. He's kind of well known in Guilty Gear, but we'll see what he brings to the table this time.
All right, looks like we're about to start, guys. The first match of the evening is going to be Mojo versus Manny. Let them know they can start.
All right, Manny going with the Brawly color. For Necalli, that's what he likes to call it. He gets all crazy Super Saiyan.
The Brawly. Yeah. Again, this is a 3 out of 5 set, guys. And they're playing for $1,000 in total, brought to you by Sennheiser and Zowie.
Yo, shout outs to the Guile stage, man. Hype with the NPCs in the background.
Some of them look exactly the same, by the way, if you look.
They definitely try to keep it throwback, you know what I mean? A lot of the same antics.
10 years later, the same people are still here watching fights.
Yep. All right, so Manny off to a good start. Got a block jumping into a throw, trying to keep the pressure going. Dropped the combo there and kind of lost his pressure, but let's see if he can recover from that.
They're both close to even at the start. Nice air throw. That was clean. And clipped him after the tech again.
Yeah. Mojo seems more comfortable in this matchup right now. I could just tell by the way he's moving around and kind of getting these hits in. But
I like how Mojo uses the EX slash move. You don't see too many people use that move in neutral, right?
Yeah.
But he likes to use it to try to randomly tag you, especially with the edge of the second hit.
Yeah.
And you would think that it's pretty easy to punish, but the way he uses it is very difficult for you to retaliate after.
Yeah, it's actually safe on block. I think it's like -4, and then the move, a little known detail about it is that it's unthrowable. So you can kind of throw that move out sometimes and get away with it. And it has good range, so it's good use by Mojo. So let's see if Manny can recover and
he's got good pressure. Yeah. Nice dive.
He just got to get in. Manny's a savage once he gets in. So if he gets that pressure going, once he gets that knockdown, he's definitely going to do some damage. But right now he looks like he's having trouble in the neutral game.
Nice V-trigger. Activation. No, missed the combo.
Yeah. Kind of a tense moment in the corner here. Let's see if Manny can recover. Wow, ball to the wall with that
command
DP.
grab. He's going to get a lot of damage for this. Wow. That killed.
That's V-trigger damage is nuts.
Final round.
Good decision there by Manny that he used the EX meter. It's like he knew it would kill. All right, Mojo opens up the round with a sweep. He's getting some pokes in here and there, trying to be annoying.
Nice grab.
Manny likes to establish that command grab so that he can get his mix-ups going. So he knows he makes you fear it, and then once he starts his frame traps after that. Just like that.
Stun.
Oh, dropped the combo. Let's see if it can recover.
Got a chance, yeah.
Yeah, this game is very turn-based. Sometimes, you lose that opportunity and you might die for it.
Escape. That was smart. I don't know if that was enough chip to kill off the super, but Mojo got out of there regardless. Great air-to-air as well. That's it.
Yeah, good stuff by Manny. Utilizing the crouch medium kick confirm into V-trigger. Shaking his head because he dropped a couple combos here and there. He's probably a little nervous, but let's see if he could, bounce back from it.
Yeah, Mojo's really good, so he should not sleep.
Yeah. Mojo looks unfazed though, so this might be an interesting first round here.
He's been in this position before. Mojo's a guy that not too many people talk about him. He's not a super popular or famous player, but this guy's been in the trenches. He's been grinding for a while, especially since Street Fighter V has dropped.
Yep.
And every now and then you hear, hey, Mojo beat Arturo. Mojo beat this other good player.
Yep.
Not one to be slept on.
Yep. Interesting use of the V skill there. Using it as a poke.
Trades off that. Oh my god. Stun's looming. That could have been a stun.
Caught a good break there, Manny, with that whip DP that didn't get punished.
V-trigger, still safe.
Yep.
Not too many ways to punish the trigger from Club. Crush counter. That's it.
Good first round there from Mojo. Manny in deep thought. Probably thinking about the next command drag he wants to land, so Manny's playing a lot calmer than he usually plays, so
He's doing good right now.
yeah, he's doing good in the footsie game right now. So once he gets that corner, is where he becomes a problem. He just gotta stop dropping these combos, man.
Yeah, he stayed in front after the jump and got a nice crouching, close medium kick.
Yeah.
Didn't get anything else off it. Punish opportunity, went for a tick throw.
So one thing I'll say about Manny's doing is we call it the yipes, and that's basically the classic. That's how he lost to Arturo that time. So bad.
Command grab closes
Command
it out.
grab. So Necalli, when he does the stomp, his front leg raises and it actually goes over lows. So one thing that Yipes implements into his game is that he'll put you like in a block string, and then you think that you're able to low poke him to push him out, but then he does like a heavy stomp or something that goes over your low, and it's either going to hit you or it's going to put you in plus frame that he gets a turn back from it.
He said in general that he thinks that Necalli players don't use stomps enough in neutral. They use them during block strings and frame tries, but nobody just says, okay, I'm going to do a roundhouse stomp out of nowhere.
Right.
And he believes that to be an important tactic for Necalli.
It's actually very strong because it puts him front plus and it goes over low, like I said. So sometimes they could just turn the game around in footsies.
Trigger, clipped him into super.
Wow, this is going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. 50% scale. Still hurts.
But it's not over yet. This is V-Trigger Necalli we're talking about. A lot of people argue this is the best character in the game, which is V-Trigger. And just like that, he's in the corner, taking mix-ups. Oh my God, he's dead!
He's dead.
Just like that.
Wow.
V-Trigger Necalli, there you go.
Man, he takes that one. He's looking good.
Yeah.
2-0
Took
for
a big
him.
sigh of relief there.
Yeah,
he knows he made that comeback. He should have lost that round.
That was a close round.
Mojo doesn't look as happy this time around. You know, he got him in three games in a row now. But
Yeah, he's down 2-0.
he hasn't been doing too bad. It's just a couple of mistakes and wrong guesses here and there. You know what I mean? I mean, he probably does a lot of damage, so it racks up. Man, one hit stun. Oh, he just about it. Get out of there. They didn't want to get stunned.
Blaze has a big lead.
Yeah.
Jump in. Okay.
Trying to get something going, Mojo. Pretty good play right now. Oh,
Big damage on this.
Manny.
Missed the follow-up.
He's actually trying to go for a Brian F setup. So that whip jab slash is intentional after the heavy stomp. You got to set up that beats their meaties. So he was trying to go for some new tech, but it's like he's not familiar with it yet, so he messed it up.
Crush counter. Another crush counter. Look how much V cage he has already.
Wow.
He has a V trigger stock. That was crazy.
8 seconds in and he got the 4 meter.
He might get stunned.
Yeah.
He's got to watch out.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful.
Okay, triggers
wow,
out.
I'm surprised that hit.
Yeah, it has a really good hitbox. That was the forward one, by the way, not the up one. Command grab.
So if Manny's command grabs look absurdly fast, he's actually doing a Kara command grab. It's not that he's doing it with a button, but basically what he does is he makes you block like a light attack or a medium, and then during the block stun, he buffers the command grab motion and then walks forward a bit and does a command grab.
I see.
So it extends the range a little bit, and people are surprised because they're not used to getting grabbed from so far. So, good stuff from Manny.
Yeah, dude, that was a blow up.
Takes the game
it.
3-0.
3-0.
Don't sleep on him.
We got a little view of what it looks like here at next level. We're going to be setting up for the next match momentarily. But yeah, Manny Blaze will advance. Good stuff to him, taking the first set. And Mojo, unfortunately, sent to the loser's bracket quite early on.
Yeah.
That was a 3-0, man. That was good stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to say it was an upset because those players are both, I would say, equally skilled. But I didn't think that it was going to be that score. So good stuff from Manny.
Me either. All right. So next up, we got Defeely up against Sleep. They're setting up right now as we speak. And actually, we do have